So someone asked me recently what I'm doing to get ready for hunting season. I mean, we're a month out from opening day, at least here in Oregon. And so I started thinking about it, and they brought up whether or not I'm shooting more, or what I'm spending my time doing. And strangely enough, I've always found that I do things completely different than what most people do. When I'm getting ready for hunting season, I'm not really changing how much I'm shooting my bow or working on my equipment. That's supposed to be done by now. It's supposed to be done by now. But what I'm focused on is the things that matter, such as speed shooting. And you can click on the link in our bio and you can watch the video I've already done on that. But speed shooting is imperative. How many opportunities I've missed because I wasn't quick enough. And you don't get quick because you want to be, you get quick from practicing. So you got to practice, practice, practice to be fast if you want to be fast when it counts. Second one, that's the absolute pinnacle point, which we'll be doing a video on this. They'll be coming out here real soon. You'll be able to watch that one too. But I do a scoring with my rangefinder where I go out and actually pick 10 just random objects, range them, give myself a score, and every day I'm taking myself out there and I'm going through 10 targets, 10 new targets every day, challenging myself to judge a distance and scoring myself. So I'm challenging myself to get better and better every day. Third one is to practice calling. It's absolutely imperative, just like speed shooting. If you want to get good at calling, you got to practice calling. You're not going to get better just watching movies, watching somebody else do it. You got to put yourself on the spot, in the spotlight, and force yourself to actually do the deed. And thirdly, there's a bonus to that too, because I've been caught before where my reeds didn't work the way I thought they were going to work, and sometimes reeds don't sound the same as others. Two reeds in the same package don't sound identically the same. And so there's a quick way for you to be able to check and find out whether or not the reed that you're walking over to walking out on opening day with is one that actually blows the way you want it to blow. And then the last one is establishing my hunting spots. We have to constantly be growing the areas that we're actually trying to, have opportunity to be able to go hunting in. You go to a spot and you find out some guys already beat you to this spot. You go to a spot, you blow all the elk out. You need to have a go-to list. You don't want to be figuring out where I'm going to go after all the elk just ran over the top of the mountain away from you. As soon as I'm blowing some elk out, I already know what my number one next spot is, my number two next spot, my third next spot. So immediately I know exactly where I'm going next before I ever even get over to hunting camp. And that can be all done on Google Earth. I mean, just going and looking off areas that you've already hunted and those fringe areas that maybe this is where the elk always run to. I need to go check out where that spot's at there. And set yourself up ahead of time by being ready on all these fronts, ready for the opportunity, ready for, if you get pushed on the animal moving while you're at full draw, and already being familiar with your ranging ability, knowing exactly where you're planning on going, and making sure that when you're blowing your calls, you not only are going to make the calls that you want to call, but the call is actually going to work the way you want it to work.